Welcome to the eco-revolution. We live in a time period where the goal for humanity is survival. The Industrial Revolution sounded like a good idea, but for the most part, it was not. We started businesses during the Industrial Revolution that had no care whatsoever for the earth that we live on. We powered cars with gasoline, which creates massive amounts of carbon emissions and pollutes our sky. The pollution of the sky has made the sun come through so hot that now humanity is endangered by heat. Kids no longer enjoy sports because the sun is too hot. The eco-revolution must be born. It will be an era of business that does not pollute the earth at all. Let's go eco. My name is Ingrid Zip. For the better part of my life, I have been trying to influence business culture to save the earth for the future of our humanity. I built a wind turbine in 8th grade that promised to replace oil factories which create electricity with wind electricity. Wind electricity and solar panels cause zero emissions to our Earth, resulting in zero climate change. There are many eco issues that we need to address. It is my goal to create the Eco Company, which will be a company that replaces every industry that causes pollution with a business solution that does not pollute the earth at all. I will explain every eco issue now. Farming. America uses so many harmful pesticides on farming soil that our soil will no longer yield food in the next 16 years. This means we will run out of food because our soil has been damaged by chemicals. The solution is to never use pesticides on farms and grow organic food. Drinking water supply. We use fresh water from lakes and rivers for showers and toilets. We then drain the fresh water into the ocean after we use it, never returning the fresh water to the lakes and the rivers that we took the fresh water from. This will result in a drinking water shortage in the next 14 years. We need to recycle fresh water for showers. There are already countries in Asia that recycle their shower water, and we need to copy. Heating. We burn fossil fuels and oil to produce heating for homes in America, producing 6,400 pounds of carbon dioxide emissions into our atmosphere every year. These emissions are destroying the sky, which is making it too hot to live on planet Earth because the sky no longer blocks the sun in a healthy way. We can create heating with renewable energy, such as wind turbines and solar panels. Trees. We cut down half of Earth's trees to build homes and other types of things we use wood for. Trees naturally release oxygen, which humans breathe. We must plant 7 billion trees on Earth to keep Earth at a healthy level for human life. Energy. Most of the electricity in homes comes from burning oil and natural gas. Emissions from these energy factories pollutes the sky, and the sun is now coming through too hot for human survival. We must get our energy from renewable sources that do not pollute the earth with carbon emissions, like wind turbines and solar panels. Transportation. The average car emits 4.6 metric tons of gasoline pollution into the air every single year. This pollution is destroying the sky, and the sun is coming through so hot that humans can no longer survive on planet Earth. We need to engineer non-polluting eco-fuel for driving cars or go fully electric cars. Electric cars can be powered by wind turbines and can run on electricity instead of gasoline. Trash. America generates 268 million tons of garbage every year, and roughly half of that goes into giant piles of garbage called landfills. This trash pollutes our soil, and eventually it will affect the quality of our food supply. In the future, all trash must be recycled, which means we make the trash into new material for new belongings. Recycling. About 1/3 of all trash in America is recycled. This means new products are made out of old material. For example, water bottles are mostly fully recyclable. You put the water bottles into the recycling bin, they melt the old water bottles and then make new water bottles out of the old water bottles. In the future, all trash must be recycled. Buildings. Buildings that grow old cause 150 million tons of rubble every year, which is then dumped into giant piles of trash called landfills. Building with eco bricks or designing recyclable homes would prevent landfill trash from buildings. Clothing. We produce 92 million tons of clothing waste every year. We need to make clothing that is recyclable so no clothing ever ends up in landfill piles. Or we could make clothing that biodegrades into the soil in several years, instead of making clothing out of synthetic materials such as polyester. Natural beauty products. Harsh chemicals in beauty products pollute our rivers and oceans, killing fish and other animals. We need to make natural beauty products that do not pollute waterways or harm human health. Biodegradable. Our trash creates toxic landfills at a rate of 140 million tons of trash per year. We must create materials for goods that are either recyclable or able to be made into new goods, or biodegradable, which means that the material naturally becomes soil within several years of being thrown away. Packaging. Plastic alone creates 380 million tons of trash waste per year on Earth, and plastic does not become soil again for about 300 years. We need to make packaging for food products that is either paper packaging or some form of packaging that does not pollute the soil. Home interior. The average American home has 300,000 objects in it. We need to live more minimally in America, valuing friends and family over material possessions. We should buy timeless pieces for our homes that are useful to our daily life and reject valuing more and more stuff. Diet as health. Roughly 90% of American illnesses can be prevented by proper nutrition. You are what you eat, they say. We must eat healthy diets, rejecting large sums of meat consumption and opting for healthy proteins like beans, tofu, and edamame. Oceans. We throw 350 million tons of plastic trash into oceans every year worldwide. We kill roughly 200 ocean species with pollution every day. We must recycle our trash to make new goods instead of throw our trash into oceans. Ice caps. The pollution caused by carbon emissions reduces the strength of the sky. The sun is coming through hotter and hotter every year, which is causing our ice caps in the North Pole and South Pole to melt. Cities like Miami and Annapolis will be underwater by 2050. We need to preserve our land by reducing our carbon emissions and protecting our natural sky layer. There are many eco issues which must be addressed by business and culture. We must reduce pollution to our earth and usher in an eco revolution where humans care for the earth, and in turn, the earth will continue to care for humans and other animal life. If we don't change the way that businesses pollute the planet, eventually the human race will go extinct. We don't have that much more time left. Let's act today and begin the eco-revolution, a revolution where business is responsible and caring for the planet and human life. Respect the earth, and human beings will continue to thrive. Thank you. You can donate to the Eco Company by Venmoing @IngridZip or tipping me on YouTube. Donate as little as $1. Every donation is appreciated. Thank you.